Okay, so thank you for joining today. This is our first event like this, the webinar like this, and I'm sure we will do more in the near future. Today we wanted to talk about the best practices of what we see from our partners and clients, and what we see from the market on how to sell the cosmetics products online. Before we will proceed, just a couple of words about Banuba. So Banuba is a leading computer vision tech company which enables customers to create personalized camera experience with different approaches, including virtual try-on solution, beauty tech, recommendation agents, etc. We started at 2016 and have our own patented face tracking technology and different solutions for retail and e-commerce. Just recently in 2023, we launched a new platform called Stint. It's a guided virtual try-on platform for brands and retailers that includes different use cases for different verticals, beauty, jewelry, glasses, etc., and combine the virtual try-on representation and personalization and recommendation engine, which is based on face features of the user, which I will cover in a couple of minutes. So going back to the topic, let's first align on the market. So the market is huge. It's 31 billion US dollars, US only by 2026, and it continue to grow. And this growing growth creates lots of opportunities for new brands, for existing brands, etc. But where opportunities, there is lots of challenges. The first and the biggest challenge is that there is so many options for potential buyers and clients today that they continue to decide between different options. Today, 93% of online shoppers switch between different websites to compare prices, products before making any purchase. And the entrance to the market is as low as never been, because today, if you have a social network page with a couple of hundred of thousands followers, you can transform it to online store basically and promote beauty products online and sell it through there. So all of this creates a lot of difficulties and increasing costs to acquire new customers. And at the same time, loyalty rate is not that high. It's like 42% only. And the reason for that is also because of a big possibilities, big amount of options for the clients, as well as some dissatisfaction with a previous purchase experience, etc. So it's really hard to keep the user coming back to your online shop and do the second, third purchase. At the same point, 56% of buyers said they would rather purchase from an online store that offer a loyalty program, meaning that this is getting more and more important for the users. So you need to make sure that you provide a loyalty program and you provide all the tools to empower it. The biggest dilemma is customer lifetime value to customer acquisition costs today, because it's like in ideal world, the customer lifetime value should grow while customer acquisition costs should go down. But in reality, we see that customer lifetime value going down because of lowering of their loyalty, and customer acquisition costs going up because of growing competition. What we suggest to do here is do not delay your purchase for your selling opportunities for the next sessions. You should increase amount of products you sell within one order. Banuba and Tint as a product provides possibilities to sell AR looks where the user can apply different products at the same time on the face. And this way you can sell like not only one product and showcase not only one product, but the full products list and full look. And so you can increase the amount of product you sell in one time. And we empower our product with a recommendation system. So it's not a catalog anymore. When the user is coming to your website, the user can see the list of the products which apply to him better. Our recommendation system is tracking the skin tone of the user, hair tone and eye tone, and and face features of the user. And based on that, we limited the amount of products and tell user more about himself rather than just trying to sell the product. You should keep in mind that when the user is coming to your website, they might have very different use cases. They not always buying the product for themselves, but they can buy it for somebody else. Or they simply don't know which product they want to purchase. They they found some appearance, they inspired with it on the social networks, for example, and they want to replicate the look. In case if you will just provide them with a catalog of the products, you are very limiting him or her with decision making. They might don't know which product fits in well for some specific person, or they simply don't know how to recreate the look. So here with the Tint, we have a gifting section where user can upload the photo of a person he's making a purchase to, and our system will analyze the face of a person on the photo and give the user suggested products that can be purchased for this specific person on the photo. And also a very cool feature which I personally like the most is the makeup transfer, where the person can upload the photo of some specific, I don't know, like celebrity, or the URL on the web from Instagram of the look she liked. And then our system will analyze the photo, determine which SKU is being used, and try to compare these SKUs with a catalog of the store and find the closest one or the same one, and provide the SKUs which can be used to recreate the look. Another very important point is that there is basically two options how you can get new customers. It's either paid ads or any organic way. So organic is always free, well, mostly free. We suggest to increase the amount of user-generated content. First of all, it's usually have a better conversion rates because people trust another people's opinion. Second of all, it's free and then it can go viral. To make sure this happens, you should include this to your loyalty program. You should tell the people that you appreciate that they create user-generated content, and even give some award for that. And additionally, you should make sure that your website or the application is empowered with the tools like video and photo editing tools, so that the people can create the content without trying to find where to find the tool to basically create the user-generated content. Here in Banuba, we have products for photo editing and video editing, which can be integrated to either your website or to your application. Today, the context of the user is changed basically, because before they had like 1 or 2 channels where they get all the information. Today it's omni-channel. A user need to have, today it's many channels. Today user, you will need to make 6 touch points to basically enable the first purchase, and it should happen in different channels. So we should just suggest to not concentrate on one channel, but concentrate on many channels where user is presented, like different social networks. You should look to affiliate marketing, partner marketing, influencer marketing, SEO. Keep in mind that the user is not only using desktop, so look at mobile and web, because they can be everywhere. On mobile, they can see your ads on mobile, they can see in desktop, etc. Here in Banuba, we are very well connected with different social networks, affiliate marketing and partner marketing agencies, influencer marketing agencies, and we connect our clients and partners with these channels to help you to grow your business, because your success is our success. The very common problem we see is that medium and small brands concentrate on building their brand rather than telling about the product. Just keep in mind that today's user time and attention is overloaded. Usually you have no more than 3 seconds before the user will make a decision. Either he scroll or he continue to watch your ad and information about your product. So don't spend this time on showcasing why you have a special logo, special company. Start showing your product right away. Start telling them why they need it, why it's different, and why it's applicable for them specifically. Increase remarketing. Don't concentrate on increasing the wideness of your audience, but rather concentrate on specific cohorts of the users and reach them in different social networks through influencer marketing, etc. Because you need to make these 6 touch points. Otherwise, if you keep it broad, you make not enough touch points. So many people will know about you, but none of them will do a purchase. And one more point is about influencers. We see that like medium to small brands usually think that if they will approach to a big macro influencers and they will make a post about the product, you will suddenly get like thousands and thousands of new clients. And they do that, and unfortunately that never happened. The reason for that is that macro influencers usually don't have this level of trust, and the conversion is not that high. So if you're limited in the budgets for influencers, we recommend to look more on micro and nano influencers. Even that the reach is not that big, the conversion is like several times higher. So your investment of each dollar can be multiplied if you will approach to them. Of course, if the budget is big, in this case, we recommend to mix between macro influencers and micro and nano influencers who is supporting this one specific flight. Like I said before, sense of loyalty is extremely important. 56% of users say they will approach to the brand which provide loyalty program. Make sure you engage users with informative content, create tutorials on how to use the product, because not every of your clients understand how to use it and why they need this specific product to be used. Encourage people to create product reviews, because people trust people opinion, not company opinion. Well, they do trust company, but the loyalty again is not that high. So better to hear more words from your existing customers and reward them on making reviews, but not push them to make fake happy reviews, because this is always visible. And again, ensure that they have all the tools for user-generated content, like, for example, our video editing SDK or our Face AR SDK, which give the possibilities to integrate to your app or website, the possibilities to create photo and video content and photo and video reviews without going to any other application. And very important, personalize the experience. When the pandemic started in 2020, many users remained with a catalog, and when you go to the website and you see the catalog, it doesn't say anything for you. So you probably will do just repetitive purchases. And again, loyalty is not that great. So today, over 70% of visitors will not even consider buying without any personalized experience. Create the experience, not sell the cosmetics. By creating experience, we recommend to integrate recommendation system. There is like two types of recommendation system. The first one is more like based on fingerprinting and what you can get from the IP of the user. It's getting less and less. The window to get this information is getting less and less because of all the privacy limitations, which is happening this day. However, if you have our technologies on board, we basically can see who is in front of the camera. So we can create our recommendation system based on who is in front of the camera. So integration of recommendation system like Banuba provide, which track the skin tone, hair tone, eye tone, face features, can create a very personalized experience and make them feel the product by enabling virtual try-on solutions. So they can not only imagine how it might look on them, but they can basically see how will it look on them. We see that implementing of these two techniques can increase up to 300% the conversions to add to cart, and increase average order value by 30%, because people not only purchasing, they playing on your website and want to buy more and more. And the brands who is not integrating this solution today are basically risking to getting 40% less revenue. Again, about the recommendation, your website is not a catalog anymore. People love to hear about themselves, so tell them about how personal they are. Tell them tell them a personal recommendation on how to make, how to create the great look based on the products you provide. Make it not, make it like makeup artist experience. People are missing this, concierge experience when they come to brick and mortar store online. Make them feel it by applying on their face. We see that sometimes users are struggling to give you the access to the camera. So quizzes usually help. Ask a couple of questions about their appearance prior to request the access to the camera. People are happy to share the insights about themselves, and then they're happy to share the camera because they feel more confident that you will give them a personalized recommendation and ensure this virtual try-on experience. Some common issues we see on the market is that sometimes the brands trying to represent the products even better than they are in this race to get the better conversions. And we see that usually this is actually create, in the short term, that might create a better conversion but in the middle and long term, it will result with the lower loyalties. And if you're selling not in Europe, then it's also making a higher conversion, higher return rates at the end. So we suggest to avoid beautification tricks and test the virtual try-on representation of the product on different conditions, different skin tones, and make sure that it looks as close as possible to realistic virtual try-on. Also ensure that there is a support, that any solution that you are implementing has a support of different lighting condition and camera setups, because users can be in front of the camera in very different cases. Like they can be, the lightning source can be behind them or in front of them. Or this can be a very, they can purchase it at night, you know, and not every solution is supporting different use cases. While this is in core of every technology that we create here in Banuba. Just a few words again about virtual try-on solution and why it's important. It's already there. It's not like something new. It's already proven technology. Because, like, for example, Dior got 6.2 higher return of investment on virtual try-on enabled ads, while Estee Lauder sold 60% more with digital strategy powered by virtual try-on. This is billions of dollars. The conversion rates going up to like generally like 2 times at least if for the products which is powered with the AR functionality. There are several limitations still on the market, like tough makeup digitization process. It's time consuming, multiple approval cycles. At the end, the shades are different from the realities, the colors are different, so it's taking time to digitize the full catalog. And sometimes it's a long integration process because like providers provide not a ready solution, but more like a set of technologies, and you have to create the experience by yourself, and this takes time. Here in Banuba, with Tint, we're committed to provide the best solution on the market in terms of representation. We have the most realistic virtual try-on available, which match the color and the shades of the cosmetics on every skin tone, every condition, with every camera. We take into the account the lighting source, the camera, the pigment of the product, etc. We provide an experience of complete look try-on, meaning that we give a possibility to track not only like one at a time product, but the full look, so you can increase the product you're showing and selling at a time. We have a vast catalog already digitized with more than 22,000 of products already digitized. So if you are more or less known brand, or you're reselling some known brands, potentially your digitization time will be close to zero. And at the same point, we provide the quickest digitization time on the market possible with our AI digitization possibilities. Our AI beauty advisor is something very unique on the market. We're not only given the representation of the product, but we also analyze who is in front of the camera and trying to make it entertaining for him by giving personalized suggestions, telling them about their personality and which product will apply better for them, by using seasonal color analysis, which is commonly used by different makeup artists. We cover most of the existing type of makeup and beauty products, but it's not only limited with these products. We also provide skincare, cosmetics, virtual try-on, glasses, jewelry, any fashion products that can be view it on the face of the user, on the head of the user, or on the hand of the user. And just to summarize, a couple of pillars. Sell experience, not cosmetics. The people want to feel and see the different level of experience rather than a catalog. They want to know more about themselves. They want to share the information with you, and you should give them. You should tell how unique the people are, and tell them which product they will love. Help them to purchase the product for the loved ones, or tell them which products has been used on some specific photo of celebrity, and sell these products to them. Increase acquisition channels and UGC, because there is not enough to do one touch with the client anymore. You should do 6 touch points, and you should do it from different places today. So increase the amount of channels you're trying to reach the client. And again, user-generated content is something that they trust. So empower your users with user-generated content tools, and make sure you award the people who's creating the content and spread the word about you, so they can create your, like brand advocate at the end. Track your metrics. It sounds very generic, but we see that not every brand is actually know what's going on with their users. You need to make sure that you understand every step of your interaction with the user, starting from your first impression in the social network and the cost per mile, to conversion rates, to click-through rate, to interaction with a catalog, to add to cart, etc. And don't afraid to make experiments as an A/B test. Just make sure that you track it correctly. We usually recommend to have 2 analytics tools to be integrated on the website or to the app, to ensure there is no issue with the integration or some problems within the analytic. And the final one is make it beauty-taining. Make it fun. People, when they buy cosmetics, they came to you to have, this entertaining, cool experience, and they want to be entertained. Make it fun, make it entertaining, and they will come back to you for this experience. And what is more important, they will spread the word on how different the experience on purchase is been on your website comparing to any other competitors. Yes, so thank you for your time today. I'll be happy to assist you with any questions, any concerns that you have. You have my email now. Feel free to reach me out directly if you want to discuss about the trends of online selling of cosmetics, of AR or AI in beauty, online beauty today. Or if you have any questions about our products, or if you just want to chit chat, feel free to reach me out. Ну, в общем, все.